And I was impacted immensely, no longer distracted. I can see what I can't see. I'm spiritually shackled, cannot be set free. I heard accept me, I see your sincere. I had you sent here, be one obedience and sincere. When you confess me, but how would this affect me? I'll be everything you need and more if you let me. Pops left me, moms used to neglect me. I'm an anger-filled womanizer, how can you correct me? Yield to my will for your life, let your guard go. I'll be the lamps on your feet, get you through your darkest tomorrow. Hide my word in your heart so it guards soul when attacked. The victory I speak is your arsenal. You are desolate ground. I'll pour onto you, so into you life, and you will produce good fruit. I'm gonna tarry in this hope I found. This is the perfect place to lay my burdens down. In you I am so free. I have no stress anymore. Now I gotta rest from my soul. I want everybody to know I found love on a Sunday.
Have you liked us yet? Connect with the Reverb Live Show today. Like us on Facebook and follow at Reverb Live Show on Twitter and Instagram.
Hey, family, this is DJ Rainey. You're tuned into the Reverb Live Show, the syndicated talk show playing the best in Christian hip-hop and urban gospel music. We also give you the latest in news, interviews, laughter, and much, much, much more. Hey, I want to thank you for tuning into the show right here, right now, on this station, or checking out our podcast. But, yo, you got to check out the live show. The live show airs every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Reverb Live Show. Look, during the live show, you can post your comments, and we'll read them live on the air. It's simple. All you have to do is jump on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or YouTube Live. Post your comments, and we'll read them live on air, making you part of the live show. Listen, I'm not doing this by myself. I'm backed up by the amazing Reverb Live crew. Let's go around the horn and see what's going on with the crew this episode. Tracy the Professor, what's up?
What's good, DJ Rain? And shouts out to Kicker King D3. Man, I went to a kids show, a kids play over the weekend, and it was so cute because everything was going so smoothly. You know, it's like a musical. The kids have to sing, and even one of our faithful listeners whose whole family of kids listens to us, and the Wilkersons. Their oldest daughter was in a play, so I go and I'm watching, I'm supporting, they're singing. And the daughter has a beautiful voice, and so then the lights go out. Well, before the lights go out, there was like I want to say maybe a musical cue that was missed with with the tech team, the tech folks.
Oh, okay.
Not with the kids or nothing like that. It was with the tech folks. And so then the lights went black. So usually when the lights go black, there's a blackout. That means that there's a transition. They're changing the set around. The scene is shifting and whatnot. And so, but this particular time, right after the musical cue era happened with the tech team, then the blackout happened. But the blackout lasted for like a minute.
That's a long time.
Yeah, like 1 minute. So 1 minute is about a long time in a play when you're sitting there like, is everything okay?
So did the whole theater get blacked out, or just it's on the stage?
But when everything goes black, the theater's black, the house lights are down. Yeah, everything's black. But it's only for transition purpose. Well, it was so long that a guy behind me, him and his wife were sitting back there behind me. Of course, socially distanced. They skip a row, and he was like. He said it real loud. Older people, they don't care. They just say, I hope everything's okay. And the lady next to him, I'm assuming his wife, she said, shh. He said, shh. They was back there shushing each other back and forth. And he was like, I was like, wow. I just sat there in the dark giggling because he was really concerned. Like, I hope they're okay. And he said it loud. But it was one of those louds where, honey, don't say that. So she was like, shh. And he was like, shh, back. So that was just hilarious how that happened.
And you don't want to make a scene and say something to couples that are already fighting because they're going to shush you even quicker.
Right. But even if they're not fighting, it's just something about, I'm going to say that the older couple or the old folks, they already came in there. They already came here. They like, what? Say it louder. And so in my mind, I'm thinking that's how he was. Like, what? I hope everything's wrong. And he can't hear himself, so he's talking so loud. And his wife is like, shh.
That's funny, man. That's
they
funny.
Just shh, shh, shh.
Let me see. This past weekend, I decided, so you know what? On the way home, I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I skipped lunch. Let me stop in and get something to eat. But I said, no, I didn't want to go to like the regular, fast food restaurants. I wanted to stop and pay tribute to like the guys on the side of the road, guys with the food trucks.
Oh, yeah.
So, food truck guys always come through. I saw this one food truck guy. I've never seen him before, but the graphics looks great. It had like nice fish sandwiches and all this other kind of seafood stuff going on. So, let me try this guy. I never tried him before. So I get there, I'm looking at the menu. I say, all right, let me get this something grouper sandwich with this on the side. It's like, all right. So as I'm standing there, right next to his little food truck setup, there's this guy that's washing cars. And this guy's been washing cars there for a while. He has his own car wash set up, stop. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just sitting there. I have nothing else to look at. I'm tired of looking at my phone and waiting on my food. And I see this guy about to pressure wash this guy's car. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. All right, okay. So he's pressure washing the car. And he's getting it, cleaning, all the dirt is coming off. He then proceeds to open the door. And he was doing a great job. I'm like, okay, he's getting inside the door jamb. I'm like, oh, wow.
Wait, he's pressure washing?
Yeah, inside, like the door jamb part. And I was like, okay,
but wouldn't that get on the door?
That's a little close, but I mean, he's skillful at it. I can see he's,
he's okay.
Okay, that's all right. Then I seen something I've never seen before in my life. And maybe because I'm new to pressure washing business. I've never had one before, never used it to wash a car. But I've seen it done before, but I've never seen it done like this. He then proceeds to open all the doors and then goes pressure washes the window and the car door itself, the inside of the car door and the inside of the window. And I'm like, dude, you can't pressure wash.
Wow.
And then he takes it a step further.
Oh, no.
He pressure washes inside the back seat and the floor of the back seat.
Was it water coming out the pressure wash?
And I'm thinking there must be some new pressure washing chemicals that I'm not aware of in pressure washing technology.
Is it dry? Is the technology dry?
Maybe it's a dry pressure washing. I mean,
you put that on my seats if you want to.
He wet this guy's car down. I'm like, who is the owner? I'm looking around like, hey man, is that your car? And the other guy's like, no, that's not mine. My truck is over here, but I ain't never seen nobody pressure wash the inside of somebody's car before. I said, me neither. But you don't want to say nothing because you're at this guy's business. I mean, he went to the other side and he's just squish. I mean, he drenched the inside of the car. The front door, the only thing he didn't drench was like the center console. But he pressure, I mean, even the seats were leather, but it doesn't matter. You don't pressure wash leather seats on the interior of a car. And the
If
floor
you had a
of the
blow
car.
dryer, you could blow dry.
I did not get what this guy was doing.
Oh no.
I said, you know what? I'm okay. I just leave my food. I'm out of here because I don't know what's about to pop off when the guy comes back and sees this guy has pressure washed the entire inside of his car. Couldn't believe.
I would want to see. I was gonna go be nosy. I'm gonna take a video and tell the Reverb Live Crew what happened.
I wanted to, but I was like, no, everybody's looking at me. There's only like 2 of us up here. I don't want no problems.
Dude's like, that ain't mine, but I ain't never seen that before.
You don't want to go to somebody's job and be like, hey, sir, are you doing this correctly? I don't think that's right. You don't want to do that. I don't want the guy turning to me and say, what you not gonna do is come to my job.
But I would have been nosy though. I wouldn't have told him, corrected him.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I've never seen somebody pressure wash the inside of a car before.
All
right, people, we hope you stick around with us. We got a lot of stuff coming your way. We do have the Reverb word of the day coming up right after this. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
News, interviews, and laughter. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Okay. I was just throwing creativity on it. No, that's cool. No, that's cool. We start over. All right. What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, The Truth, and you're listening to the Rebel Music mixtape by my man, The Boom Shot. Yeah.
This is Culture Rebellion. It's Rebel Music, the mixtape volume 2. Y'all gotta get ready. We're going against the grain, baby. The Truth. I appreciate you, man. You know that. We're rebels all day. This is Culture Rebellion. We don't blend like chameleons. Military mind like battalions. We wild like the stallions. Stand out like medallions. We're coming for you Jews and Sumerians. Revolutionary, urban missionaries, no divisionaries. Never use the status, never cool, we average. Why they fool with gadgets, so rocking the newest fabric. Me and my crew established Yeshua is what we relish, you dig? Yo, Saints, I don't know if they ready, man. But we ain't playing safe no more, you know what I mean? We're going all out, this is who we are. I had to wait so patiently. Had my old man chasing me. So I had to grow that faith in me. I've been through the stages, beat until God basically told me to get out the bakery. The streets been awaiting me, inside's aching me. See, God made for me a king-size vacancy. Said it was time for a spiritual awakening. Time to release rebel music, my legacy. I'm back for the re-up. Clutch is the movement. Double R HP and HD, I see ya. So far, boys, it's time for you to sit up. They're not signing us like gold diggers with prenups. Christ in my hip-hop, I decide for the gridlock. I bring salvation to gangbangers who crit walk. Yeah, it's rebel music, baby. Straight from the heart. The music is therapeutic depending on how you use it. Not knowing the purpose, inevitably you'll abuse it. This is rebel music and here's the reason I do this. Rhymes with nutritional value to feed the children. Music is a weapon and medium for influence. I'm living you a legacy, a generational blueprint, you heard? I don't think they heard me. Yo, it's rebel music, let's spark the revolution, ride with me. Rhapsody, the boom shot, you already know. Hey, yo, Sensi, I don't know if they hear me, man, but they better be ready. Oh, Jay, you know they better be ready, right? I keep asking something. Let's sell 2 letters. You know.
Can't get enough of the Reverb Live Show? Listen to our podcast, available on reverbliveshow.com and on iTunes.
They're not ready for this one.
Put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand,
So,
put your Bible in the hand,
okay.
put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand.
All right, y'all, hear this song playing in the background. Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew's in the building. DJ Rain.
Master Minister Tracy.
Put your Bibles in the air. Put your Bibles in it. Put your Bible app in the air. Put your Bible phone. I don't know what you got rolling with now. But, yo, we about to get into this, man. Reverb word of the day. Professor Tracy, what you got?
For some reason, I'm in the book of Job this season. So,
Job is tough though, Brethren.
Job is a mighty man of God.
Job is tough.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I was listening to it on the audio Bible.
I love
and
the
I
audio
was
Bible.
like, yo, man, why did God let this do? God let all this stuff happen to
He
him.
was good.
He was a good man.
You know, people like, man, how does all this bad stuff happen to good people? I mean,
The part where it was like, one of his servants ran in and was like,
yeah.
man, where are all your kids?
Yes.
They all gone.
Yes.
And the house broke down, and I was the only one that made it. And by the time he finished, another dude.
It's
was
like back to back
bro,
to back.
all your sheep, all your
Yes.
cow, everything
Yes.
got burnt up. Somebody stole them all. I don't know. They just left me so I could come. That's insane. And then another, that's like you getting a text message. I'm like, "Doo-doo-doo, your mom just died.
Yeah.
My mom, doo-doo-doo, your son just died. You lost all your property to the government.
Yes.
Well, I can't. Your phone just going. Ding, ding. Bad
to
news,
back to
bad
back,
news,
back
bad
to
news.
back.
It's like, how I couldn't.
Yeah.
That's Job.
Yeah.
Oh, my blood pressure's going. Let me calm down. All right, word of the day.
So anyway, we have Job chapter 4. Job chapter 1, verses 4 and 5.
Okay.
And it says this. You know, Job had kids. So this is at the beginning. So Job,
When everything was all good.
everything all good. And it just tells you about Job's character as a father. It says, his sons used to hold feasts in their homes on their birthdays, and they would invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. Pretty much they used to get turned up together.
Family cookout. Good family cookout.
Yeah. When the period of feasting had run its course and the party was all over, Job would make arrangements. Their father, Job, would make arrangements for them to be purified. Early in the morning, he would sacrifice a burnt offering for them, thinking, perhaps my children have sinned and have cursed God in their hearts. This was Job's. Yeah, this was Job's regular custom. Now, I was reading this Reverb word of the day, and I was like, man, how many people do this for their kids? If you're a mama out there, we just celebrated Mother's Day. We got Father's Day coming around the corner. You're a parent. These are the things that Job did. He knew that kids was going to go have fun, turn up, and, whatever. That his kids didn't have all of the great understanding in the world. But he said, you know what? I'm going to make arrangements for my kids to be purified.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case they
Just
slip
in
up.
case they sinned against God.
God,
And I wanted to know if people actually covered their children these days, or when their children get slick with them, do they say, you know what? Forget that. I ain't praying for you then. That's you.
Oh, man.
That's you. All right? You're not going to come in here and talk to me any kind of way. I'm going to let God get you or whatever. Or do you still pray and say, God, you know what? They might have sinned. I wasn't at the party. But just in case, I'm real big on people cussing God. Let me make sure that my kids are on point. And so whether it's your children, y'all, all of you parents out there, or whether you have God kids, whether you have nieces, nephews, whether you've taken in your cousin, or you might be an older brother or sister whose parent has gone on to be with the Lord, but you are that person who's taking care of the younger siblings. Do you pray and make arrangements for the people who are under your care to be purified before God? Do you pray for them? Do you say, you know what, Lord, let me make a sacrifice to you. Please hear my prayer, my cry out to you on their behalf. Let me intercede for them because they may have done something crazy or wrong.
Yeah, that's good.
And if not, get on your job. Get on your job.
That's how good this guy was.
Yes.
And God still allowed calamity to come to his house.
Yeah, but God wanted to prove something to Satan. Like, bro, Satan, not today, Satan.
Not this guy.
Nah, yeah.
What you not about to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. That's been your Reverb word of the day. People, we got an amazing show lined up. We do have the Reverb question of the day coming up, and it's dealing with money.
Money.
I love these money questions because this is a good one. If you're on our Instagram, check us out on Instagram. Do a search for @Reverb Live Show. You can see what the question of the day is right now if you just can't wait. Just go up there. It's already posted. We're waiting. People have already responded. On the Instagram post. We're going to read those posts and read your live comments about this question of the day dealing about money when we come back. Come on back. You find out what the question is.
Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible.
The Urban Gospel Show that gives you live interviews, the latest news, and topics that keep you tweeting. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
The Reverb Live Show would like to thank our sponsors, Alpha Omega Internet and Digital Solutions. That's Alpha Omega IDS. Come visit this nationwide digital provider located in the Governor Square Mall next to Express Clothing across from Cinnabon. They offer internet service with multiple carriers, cable, home security, cell phones, and many more services. Alpha Omega IDS also offers digital solutions for your home. They can provide modems, Wi-Fi extenders, doorbell cameras, indoor and outdoor cameras, fire sticks, and a host of smart home gadgets. They even offer the new MetroNet high-speed fiber optic network for Tallahassee residential and commercial customers. They also offer AT&T, Xfinity, Spectrum, ADT, Vivint Smart Home Security, Windstream, HughesNet, ViaStream, and much more. Ask about their Alpha Internet Service provider. Get this, it's a wireless device with unlimited data and huge bandwidth. Their Alpha Internet device offers high-speed internet even in rural areas. You can even take the device with you on the go anywhere in the country. There's no contract or credit check required. Please visit them in the Governor Square Mall across from Cinnabon, or give them a call at 866-251-4094. That's 866-251-4094. Visit their website at alphaomegaids.com. Your internet and home solutions provider from beginning to end.
Hey, what's up? This is Miss Pascat. You're listening to Reverb Live, the new urban gospel talk show, giving you the latest news, live interviews, and the hottest gospel music.
I hear you calling me, calling your spirit drawing me. Good and bad and joy and pain, they all go hand in hand. Often they play their roles at the same time. Confused, I don't understand. I don't do everything wrong, and I'm not always right. I keep it real with myself, that God is that greater than me, that lives in me, guiding me safely. I'm so unworthy. Overshadowed by my wrong. I should do good, but I won't. It makes me wonder why God keeps on loving me. I don't deserve it. He thinks I'm worthy. Oh, you calling me, your spirit drawing me.
It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Ray.
It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip-hop and R&B.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda, that's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I don't recycle. I mean, we can just find another planet for your kids to live on, you know?
Noted non-recycler Tommy Crenshaw talks about the future.
Oh, I can totally see finding another planet that can support life when ours fills up with trash.
Log on to yougottabekidding.org and learn about all the ways you can recycle, unless you're into lame excuses like Tommy's.
Hey, recycling's just not my thing. Starting over on a new planet? Now that's exciting.
Don't be that guy, unless you want people looking at you funny. Log on to yougottabekidding.org.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes
In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today?
The only thing I didn't learn today.
The only thing I didn't learn
is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
The Urban Gospel Show that gives you live interviews, the latest news, and topics they keep you tweeting. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Reverb Live Show. Reverb Live Crew is in the building. DJ Rain.
Tracy, the professor.
We got an interesting Reverb question of the day. And I think, Tracy, you came up with this one. Tell me where'd you get this one from, man?
First of all, I'm thinking like, you know, the game show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And so often we are always talking about, man, if I hit the lotto, if I become a millionaire, I'm going to do ...
I'm popping off.
So in my mind, I'm like, I just want to be a thousandaire first. Let me see. Let me become a thousandaire. So I'm up here thinking like, man, right now, if somebody gave me $100,000, what would I do with it? What would I do with it? And so today, that's our question for today. If you had $100,000, like 1,000 times 100 of them, I think that's how you say that. Yep, 1,000 times 100 of them. What would you do with that money? Would you go and buy you a Tesla? Would you go and buy you, an electric vehicle, a house? What? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
What would you do if you had $100,000?
That is good. That is.
You became a thousandaire.
I'm gonna put that on our IG. I'm gonna pin that question to our IG as Reverb question of the day.
Yeah.
What would you do if you had $100,000?
What would you do? I mean, think about it. Think about your whole life. Think about all the knowledge that you have as far as money and finances is concerned. Think about all the things that you like and that you want out of life. And then answer that question for us. Like, what would you do? I mean, even if it was like a loan, maybe if it was something that the Lord granted you a loan, like the story how he talked about the businessman, he went on a trip, but he left one with 5 talents, one with 2 talents, and one with 1 talent.
So it could happen.
It could happen. So anyway, that's the question of the day. That's the question of the day. If you were a thousandaire, what would you do? What would you do with that money?
I like that. Oh, so post your comments in there. We already posted some on our Instagram. We put this post out earlier during the day. We're getting feedback now, so we'll get those, and then we'll put yours up there, and we'll tell you what we'll do. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with mine, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. But it's not a hard question. It could happen. Can God trust you with $100,000?
Oh my!
What would you do with it? What would you do? We're gonna take a quick break. Come right back. Reverb question of the day. What would you do with $100,000? The Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip hop and R&B.
Running and ducking under the covers, trying to hide out from the monsters. I knew that God was above us. These were the values instilled in me by my mother. Mandatory dinner time Bible verses before supper. She one of the reasons I'm even packing my luggage while she was packing up lunches. Papa's packing them punches. You play fight, and I love the fact that they loved us enough to have them talks about Jesus in our discussions. That all of that could have passed in a moment when I translated that information and owned it. Now mama's faith is my faith, and I cannot hold it. My homie, I'm trying to tell him that I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. Without God, without God, without God. Yeah. Too many questions I can't answer. Way too many deaths that I can't cancel. Far too many powers beyond me, man. Way too many trials that I can't handle. I'm too fragile. I am a weakling on a weekly basis. The foundation I stand on, it's gotta be firm as a rock. So when the predicaments come that I didn't plan for, I can stand in the sandstorm. Yeah, cause the trials of this life hit hard. Sometimes I just wish that I could just press pause. But I understand that I can't, so I'm standing up in his hand saying I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. Without God, without God, without God. Yeah. This is not the naivety of an optimist. At times a Christian, whether or not God exists. How do I know that the Christian doctrine is not a myth? And that the doctrine of evolution is not legit? Then I get a knock on my conscience. Look at the obvious. Creation can't be the consequence of a cosmic shift. Yeah, now I'm holding to the opposite. And I know that I'm lost without him like Robin Thicke. So when the trials of this life hit home, I get the chasing and hastening unto his throne. Yeah, cause only he is the rock and the weakest standing on top. And I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. Without God, without God, without God. Yeah.
Let's get to the point.
Inspiring, informative, and entertaining. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
I know, Tracy, but look,
You already touched that 580.
don't worry about that. You just let us know what you're gonna do with your 100,000 when you get it. Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew is in the building. DJ Rain,
Tracy, the professor.
yo, we are here asking you the question of the day. What would you do for 100? Not 400. What would you do with the 100?
With $100,000.
Somebody just gave it to you. Like, look, I trust you. I believe in you. I want to invest in whatever you're doing. Here's $100K.
What would you do
dropped
with
it
that?
on you. What would you do with that? So we had people check into the show. We posted this on Instagram. We're looking at people as we pinned the question, and we're reading the answers now. Let's go to Facebook. What people on Facebook saying?
So we have one of our good listeners and a good friend of the Reverb Live show, Francis Moyes. He says, "I would put it to work. I'll take 100 and make it 1 million,
Okay.
and then make 1 million 1 billion."
There you go. There you go.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Nice. We got people checking in on Instagram, Instagram Live, IG Live. Shout out to my man Carrie the Dreamer. Shout out to my man Doug _Jackson 18. Those my bros right there. Shout out to Delight 777. They saying, "Hey
They're
Tracy."
our bros.
I mean they are Christian
I know you saying it's the fellas checking in.
Christian bros, fellas checking in. And yo, baby girl Missy Pooh 25.
Hey girl.
She's checking in. She said, let me see, what did she say? She had a couple of things she would do.
Okay.
First thing she would do, she says, "Well, I'll buy a house and furnish it."
Okay.
That's nice. Get a nice furnished home. Delight 77 checking in. He's saying, "Yo, first I'll tithe it."
Okay.
That's a big chunk to tithe. Now, some people may have an issue with that because
what if it's a loan?
It's a loan to you.
If it's a loan, yeah.
Would you pay tithe off of a loan?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I mean, are they giving it to you as a gift? And they're like, "Hey, here you go. I just love you so much. Here's $100,000."
You don't have to pay it back. There's nothing else. I would definitely probably give an offering.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably be like, "Lord, thank you. You blessed me. You didn't have to do this. I just want to make an offering. Where can I sow at today? You know, something like that."
Let me see. Baby girl also said, Mr. Pooh 25 said, "I'll give my church a cut." You know what I'm saying? I think she's saying like, I'll give them an offering, just like what Tracy said. I'll slide them a couple bucks. And Delight 77, he's checking in. He's saying, I would buy a couple houses. One for
a couple
income.
houses.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, a couple houses. You might as well.
With
And then
$100K.
invest in his ministry.
Well, I'm just trying to picture. Well, okay, yeah.
That's what he said he gonna do. Let that man spend his
Look,
money.
look,
How he wanna spend his money.
Yeah, you're right. That's his
What
money.
you not gonna do is tell this man how to spend his money.
That's his money. That ain't my business.
All right, Tracy. I know your list is over there on fire. Fingers ready to scroll down the page.
Kinda. I think one thing that I would do is, well, I'm a business owner, so it's not a whole lot of it, but it is some. So what I would do is first pay my taxes. I would pay off the taxes that's remaining. That's one of the first things I'll do.
That you owed.
That I already owe. I owe the government. You know what? Let me give them these $2,000 right now. I don't have to think about it again.
Yeah, let me clear up some headroom right now.
Yeah.
I got you.
Consolidate debt is what it's called.
Oh, I love it.
It's consolidate debt.
We're doing that right now. I love the consolidation of the debt.
That way you don't have to think about it anymore.
You don't think about it anymore.
Once, you pay it monthly. Say, for instance, you got 2 credit cards and you got like a loan that's out there. You have, again, taxes that you have to pay. I mean, it's nothing like when you have to pay $60 here, $20 here, $100 there, when you get these interest rates. But if you just go ahead and pay that off, and if your $100K was a loan, you only have one payment to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe it may not be right now. It could be like, we give you the year off. We give you 6 months off. We give you 3 months off. So I would try to consolidate debt. I'll say that.
That's nice. We got people checking into the live show. Shout outs to my man, AP Divine. AP Divine. What up, AP?
Divine.
You can't hate on AP. AP's checking in. He's saying, "Film." That's how he would say it.
Fam, yes. What's good, homie? That's another one of your bros, the fellas checking in.
One of my bros. Actually, he's one of the guys that I think lines up with one of those Job guys.
Oh,
he's just a nice guy, like
good dude.
Just a good dude.
Yes.
Have you tried my brother AP?
Yes.
All right, Carrie the Dreamer's checking into the show. He's saying, first of all, Carrie the Dreamer's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Great songs out there. Go check out some of his stuff. I Can't Breathe, his latest project. First of all, I'll pay for him.
Mm-hmm.
Then make a professional home studio when I can't get to the studio.
Ah.
Build up my T-shirt inventory.
Well.
Do some more photo shoots, video shoots, and then invest in stocks, and then buy some J's. I love that.
Okay.
That's practical.
Yeah, that's practical.
He's making the money work for him.
That's
and
diversification.
He's investing in himself and his ministry and his art. I love it, man. I love it.
And then again, guys, everybody should answer these questions based on where you are in life. Some people, not everybody has a home, but maybe somebody would like to buy a home. Not everybody has debt, school debt, or whatever kind of debt. Maybe they just want to start taking steps into the next area of their life. Maybe they just want to do something fun, like just, you know what? Let me get a pair of J's.
Yes, look, I have never been able to afford a pair of J's. I want like the limited exclusive vintage mint J's, the one that costs like $700, $1,000. I don't know how much J's cost. I don't know. So here is my response.
Mm-hmm.
My response is first thing I would do, go buy some cryptocurrency.
Okay. Which kind would you
I don't
do?
care. I'll just you get 1,000, you get 1,000, you get 10,000,
you get
I'm dropping 50. I'm dropping half of it on crypto.
Yes.
Now, and we have to make that a show topic, Tracy.
Yeah.
Should Christians invest in cryptocurrency?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Can you
Mhm.
explain it? Can you explain blockchain? And should the church should believers invest in this cashless system, digital money?
Maybe I could pay my tithe in Bitcoin.
Using Bitcoin. The church will take it. They'll find a way to change it out.
We have Francis Moyes. He's back on the live with us.
Okay.
On Facebook Live. He's saying if Master P did it too, if Master P did it, we can do it too. Start a business, develop a business is one of the things that he was saying.
Yeah.
He'll start a business and develop that business, maybe take it to the next level.
Because sometimes people have a good business idea. They just don't have the funds to develop it and to push it further. Nice.
We have Miss Tammy from Miami checking in. She's saying, I would wipe out bad debt.
Yeah.
Amen, girl.
Yeah, bad debt is like car debt.
Credit card.
With
high interest rates.
Yes.
Yes, she said I would wipe out bad debt.
Student loans, pay off all those loans, car loans, any type of loan, payday loan. Oh, please take that out.
You know what? What I'll probably do, I would pay my loan down to the point where Biden said that he was going to pay the $10,000 or the $50,000, whichever one it is.
I don't know if he said he's going to do it.
He said, look, he said he would do 10. He said he ain't doing 50. He said I'll do 10.
I don't know.
But we'll see. I can't
have
wait.
To see.
So I'll just pay it down until it get to the 10, and I won't worry about it. But see, I don't have to. For me personally, I don't have to worry about paying my school loans right now because I'm paid up until 2024. I started paying like double on it.
Nice.
But anyway, Tammy from Miami says she's going to wipe out bad debt, then start an investment accounts for her kids, all of her kids.
Nice.
And then create a fund to help mamas without health insurance, which is great. So she's going to take a portion of that and give back to a special place, an area that has a special place in her heart.
That is cool.
She said, and buy something cute. She said, and buy something cute.
She's on that same tip like Carrie. I'm going to take care of my business, but I'm finna get some J's on the side.
I'm about to get some J's.
Baby girl Missy Pooh 25 checking in. She's saying, I'm going to look out for my parents. I'm gonna take care of my parents. I didn't even think about giving my mama any money. Shame on you, Rain. Oh, baby girl, call me out on that one. Oh man, people, we are here with the Reverb question of the day. What would you do if someone gave you $100,000?
Yeah, everybody's always talking. I want to be a millionaire. I'm gonna be a millionaire. What would you be if you was a thousandaire?
He was $1,000.
Yeah, you're $1,000.
Let's talk about that. We're going to take a quick break and come back. We're going to continue that conversation. And apparently, we're going to get to this hot pick of the week right after this. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Seem to understand something. The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. It's the B.O.B. bounce. And it's about to get real. Let's go. It's about to get real. Let's go. It's about to get real. It's about to get It's about to get real. All my blessed people. Report to the dance floor. All my blessed people. Report to the dance floor. All my blessed people. Report to the dance floor.
I don't know it. What you about to learn?
All my blessed people. Report to the dance floor. All my blessed people. Report to the dance floor. All my blessed people. Report to the dance floor. Step, 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 step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Shout. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Shout. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Turn it out to the right. Clap, clap, step up and watch God. Step back and watch God. Turn it out to the left. Clap, clap. It's a new direction with a brand new blessing. Step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Shout. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Shout. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Turn it out to the right. Clap, clap, step up and watch God. Step back and watch God. Turn it out to the left. Clap, clap. It's a new direction with a brand new blessing. Step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Turn it out to the right. Clap, clap, step up and watch God. Step back and watch God. Turn it out to the left. Clap, clap. It's a new direction with a brand new blessing. Just look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me. Don't hate, pick it up with God. He did it. Just look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me. Don't hate, pick it up with God. He did it. Just look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me. Don't hate, pick it up with God. He did it. Just look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me. Now stop. Humble is the way. Stay low. The lower you get, the more God's gonna bless you. The lower you get, the more God's gonna bless you. The lower you get, the more God's gonna bless you. Praises go up, the blessings come back down. The lower you get, the more God's gonna bless you. The lower you get, the more God's gonna bless you. The lower you get, the more God's gonna bless you. Step, 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 step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Step up. Back stand still, matter of fact. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Turn it out to the right. Clap, clap, step up and watch God. Step back and watch God. Turn it out to the left. Clap, clap. It's a new direction with a brand new blessing. Up, back stand still, matter of fact. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Up, back stand still, matter of fact. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Turn it out to the right. Clap, clap, step up and watch God. Step back and watch God. Turn it out to the left. Clap, clap. It's a new direction with a brand new blessing. Up, back. Blessings on blessings on. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Up, back. Blessings on blessings on. Everywhere you look, you got a blessing on the way. Turn it out to the right. Clap, clap, step up and watch God. Step back and watch God. Turn it out to the left. Clap, clap. It's a new direction with a brand new blessing. Look out, that's grace and mercy, and it's chasing me. Look out, that's grace and mercy, and it's chasing me. Look out, that's grace and mercy, and it's chasing me. Look out, that's grace and mercy, and it's chasing me. Oh, it's so crazy how blessed I am. It makes me wanna drop a tear. There's only one way to explain. God wanted me here. All my blessings they come.
News, interviews, and laughter. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Reverb, reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb, well, to me, my flesh is so good, so Lord, please turn up your effect.
Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew is in the building. 100K Rain.
Thousandaire Tracy.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Shout out to my man King D3. Not on this episode, my man is on vacation. I hope he is enjoying himself, but the Reverb Live family does miss him. People, we are here talking about what you're going to do. Reverb question of the day with this $100,000 someone has blessed you with. What are you going to do with it?
We actually have Francis Moise. He's checking back in on the I'm about to say FAMU Live, or shout out to FAMU on Facebook Live. He says I want the person who gave me the $100K to be proud of what I did with that $100,000.
You're right.
He or she may give me another gift.
You're right.
One day, you just never know. That's what God did. He
That's-
said, "Hey,
yeah.
hey, the man. Why you gonna take my money and go hide it somewhere? You know what? Take his and give it to the person
Yeah,
who I
yeah.
gave the 5 talents to, who flipped that 5 to a 10.
Yeah. People, we got people checking in. We actually put this post on our on our IG page, and people have been checking in on this one. Pam COG1 says she's going to create a program for the homeless that will give them a temporary place to stay, give them some skills, build them up, improve their health, so that they can go out and make a living for themselves, so they don't have to depend on the system. I like that idea, helping the homeless. That is awesome. AP Divine Music said, I'm going to get my creative agency off the ground and launch this thing, man. That's a
Yes.
great idea, AP. AP is a creative guy, loves music.
We have a C time. She said, the C time. He says, first 1K, go to the church. 6K.
Okay.
You know, 6K to my sister's church, 1K to my sister's and brother's church, 300, 400 churches in the neighborhood.
Nice.
Dollars to these folks in the
okay. I
neighborhood.
never
I gotta
even
give a
thought
little bit
about
to
that.
all the churches.
All the
Everybody
little, all
gets
the little churches.
Yeah, you get 100. You get 100. Y'all get 100. And then she says, I'll give 57K to school debt or to debt. And then she says 20K to home improvements.
Nice.
And then the remainder 23 spent on my family.
Nice.
Love that.
They have a plan.
We have a plan. We had Tammy from Miami checking back in. She said, I'll be an adult and do some responsible things, like, of course, pay down debt, take investments, start a business, etc. But a little chunk of that is going to have to do. I'm going to have some fun with that chunk, meaning family vacation. And she specifically said at DJ Rain, wink, wink.
Man, you know what I want to do with mine? I want to go and fix up our existing house and make it into like a Christian scholarship home. You know, like how like the frats have like their fraternity house.
Yeah.
Those big houses. Like I want our home to be like a hub for Christian things. And so we'll fix it up. We'll make it nice, and then make it so that Christians can come in and use it as like a Christian hub center incubator type thing. And then go buy another house.
Yeah.
Buy some investment property. I want to get a couple of duplex, a couple of them.
Couple of them.
Couple of them. What else would I do? Get a house, and then what I would do with that house is I want a basketball goal. I've never in my life had a basketball goal. Not even the portable ones that you can just roll out to the street and then roll it back.
Now, I know you to not be a man who like to waste money. Are you going to use that basketball goal?
Yes. I love to play. If you come to my house, we're going to play ball.
Look, I know you love basketball, but the last time y'all was talking about it, you and King D3, shouts out to King D, y'all went and played basketball for his birthday, and
That's
then
different.
Next thing you know, the next day y'all walking around here like a bunch of grannies, grandpas, like,
That's different.
oh, my neck, my back, my neck, and my back.
Sometimes I use basketball as like a stress reliever. I just go out, take the ball, shoot a couple shots, shoot a couple free throws, and I'm good.
So nobody's attacking you like, this is Sparta.
Don't take all that. Nah, I just need 10, 15 minutes out there, and I'm good.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying, yo, I would take my money and put it in cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
I've been looking into getting some Dogecoin. I'm looking into getting some Ripple, XRP, some Ether. Yo, these people know what they're talking about, man.
They know. They own their stuff over there. You know what? But I will do. I would, of course, like I said, I would take some of it and pay down debt. Not a large portion of it. I would pay down, like Tammy from Miami, she was like bad debt. That's one thing that I would do. But then the next thing I would do is I would diversify that money. I would do something like, hey, I'm going to buy some stocks. I'm going to buy some options. I'm going to buy some crypto, because all of that is diversification in itself. Then I'll look into investing in other people's businesses at a return as well.
Nice.
So that I can have a portion in their business. It could be like Shark Tank.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
Somebody invested in you with $100,000. You're going to turn around and be an angel investor for somebody else.
That's right.
I never thought about that.
Absolutely. And then I'll be connected to their business. I can watch it grow, watch it do its thing.
Nice. AP Divine is saying, I would give a portion of my money to St. Jude's Hospital. That is amazing.
Yeah.
I never thought about that, but that is a great, amazing charity to give to. That is great. That is great. Yo, people are saying, hey, man, we need a stock/investment edition of this show.
It's coming up.
It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. Who's the guy that we got coming?
We got Chris Sane coming up in the building.
Who's Chris Sane?
Chris Sane is, I want to say, he's one of those urban YouTube fellas. He's going through his portfolio. He's showing everybody his portfolio. He's like, hey, I'm trying to teach you how to turn $100 or $1,000 and turn that into $100K. And so that's the challenge that he's doing. So the guy's name is Chris Sane. Chris Sane. You can look him up on YouTube.
All right, people, we're going to leave you with the pick of the week. It's by Aha Gazelle. We got to get out of here, man. Look, please, if you missed this episode or when you caught up on our past episodes, catch any part of our podcast on all major podcasting platforms, iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, and now even streaming on, what's the other one? Google Podcasts.
Twitch. Oh, okay. All of it.
All of it.
And then if you have any questions, topic ideas, if you just want to show us some love or you just want to tell us, look, this is what I'm going to do with my 100K.
Boom.
And look, if you hit big with your crypto, holla at the Reverb Live show, okay? We'd love to hear from you.
Hey, that's it for this hour, but stay tuned. Stick around. Another hour could be on the way. It's the Reverb Live show with DJ Rain.
Have you liked us yet? Connect with the Reverb Live Show today. Like us on Facebook and follow at Reverb Live Show on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. I feel brand. Send me something. Yeah. It's the high. I feel brand new. I feel brand new. I feel brand new. I feel brand new. Check my identity. I'm not your enemy. The stress been killing me mentally like Kennedy. Hope you know that being real comes with a penalty. I wish I knew. I know I'm not supposed to look over my shoulder, but that's how it is when the feds watch. I had some things that was weighing me out, but somehow I'm still newer than dead stock. I be peaked at every intersection. I got old friends, talking about reconnecting with me. You opposed to being pictures flexing with me, but I had to slide cha-cha. I feel brand new. I feel brand new. I feel brand new. I feel brand new. Mija, tall. Went from trapping them kicks out the back of the Chevy to dripping that sauce. I ain't talking spaghetti. My fashion and flow be as sharp as machetes. The things that they doing, we did it already. Hooked up with Aha, you know how we rockin'. Y'all told me go, so you know we ain't stopping. Greasing the skillet the way we be popping. And son of these rappers like it's an adoption. Black and I'm proud. Chuck D in the 80s. My feet for a verse, you could buy a Mercedes. And shout out the guy, cause he made me this wavy. I'm back in my bag. Ain't talking to duffel. I came out the struggle, connected them pieces together like puzzles and got on my Nipsey like hustle. Check my identity. I'm not your enemy. The stress been killing me mentally.
You're tuned into the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain, playing the hottest in Christian hip-hop and R&B.
The Reverb Live Show would like to thank our sponsors, Alpha Omega Internet and Digital Solutions. That's Alpha Omega IDS. Come visit this nationwide digital provider located in the Governor Square Mall next to Express Clothing across from Cinnabon. They offer internet service with multiple carriers, cable, home security, cell phones, and many more services. Alpha Omega